You work out at lunch. Do I have enough fuel? It's a start. Our body can process stuff fairly quickly depending on your metabolism. My recommendation always is to go every 3, maybe 4 hours. Don't go past the 4-hour mark of not eating because we start to shut down our body. So depending on what time you eat, okay, let's just say you eat at 6 a.m. I know you eat earlier, but if you eat at 6 a.m., okay, your next snack or meal should be at 9 or 10. Okay, if you're working out at noon then, that's a perfect time slot, 2 to 3 hours. But you know your body, you know what it can handle before a workout. You know, some people can handle a piece of pizza and then go work out. You know, it just depends, you know, and I'm not saying don't eat the pizza. But, you know, but you know your body and kind of what you can handle.
Not a whole
I mean,
pizza.
a pre-workout snack should be anywhere between 90 minutes to 3 hours prior to your workout. And it definitely wants to be more carbohydrate focused because that's what you're using most likely during your workout. Carbohydrate source. Okay, so kind of going back to intensity, okay, and where your intensity is at between those 3 levels, okay? So again, if you're training for a marathon, you're probably never going to be in that high intensity zone. And if you are, it might be 1 day out of the 6 days of your training. Okay? So it really depends on what your goal is. Okay, this is talking about weight loss and fat loss. But if you have a specific goal in mind that you're training for an event, okay, all this is going to shift again as far as your intensity and what zone you're training in. So I want everybody to write down or just think about it if you don't have a piece of paper. What is your CTA? So your call to action, okay, as far as your intensity. What are you going to modify within the next week to change your intensity? Okay, kind of figure out what zone you're training in. And then think about, you know, which training zone you're never in. Or which one, what you can do to go ahead and add in an exercise or 2 to go ahead and change. So the next part is progression. Okay. So it says, if you can't see it, I rode. Okay. Every day. Okay. We come in, we do the same thing. I went on treadmill today. I did the ellipticals today. I did the bike. Okay. We need to progress what we're doing. Our body is extremely smart. Okay, and it adapts right away. Okay. So doing the same exact thing over and over again, our body, after 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, says, I know what you're doing. You're going at a 4.0 on that treadmill. We're not putting any incline on, and we're going to be here for 30 minutes. That TV show's on. This is where I'm at. I'm going to hold on to the railings. Okay? So, it's done that. So anyhow, our body knows it adapts. Okay? Just like same thing, routine. We come in, we get our coffee, we sit down, we turn our computer on. Okay, we have to change it up. Got to keep our minds fresh, got to keep our bodies fresh. So any type of change, okay, so if the treadmill is your comfort level and that's where you want to stay, okay, that feels good on your body, you have no injuries with it, put a little incline up. Maybe instead of going at that same speed, say, hey, for the next minute, I'm going to go a little faster, okay? I'm going to do a little faster and a little incline, okay? Your body has to adapt to that, okay? Or say, hey, I'm going to do 10 minutes, and then I'm going to go 10 minutes here, and I'm going to try this new machine that goes side to side. Looks a little crazy. Okay, but I'm going to change it. Right? Because again, our body says, wait, what are we doing? Okay, yeah, I have been on here before, but not right away. Okay, and when we have different exercises or different routines or different time frames, our body has to adapt. Okay, so 3 weeks of the same thing, and our body says, oh, I don't need to change. I know what we're doing. Okay, so even though you're putting in the time, again, sticking with that 30-minute rule, yeah, you're getting benefit to it. But are you going to see a body fat or a weight loss change? Depending on how much your nutrition's in place, maybe, maybe not. Okay, and that's where we get frustrated, because we say, I'm coming in every day, I'm doing this, and I'm not seeing it.
I've heard that before. I've heard that one before.
So, and that's why, okay, I mean, we have to change. Okay? Change up what
You shouldn't even start.
So alternate workouts. Okay, our body reaches that plateau after about 3 weeks. Okay, our body knows what to do. Okay, kick your brain in. Okay, we need to get more muscles firing. So if we do the same thing, we're not using a lot of different muscle groups. Okay, so we want every part of our body kind of firing and activating. Okay, find balance. Is it going to be at that high interval the whole time? No, that's hard on your body. Okay, so you need to find something that works for you. Okay, is it one day of weight training, one day of cardio, one day of yoga, one day of meditation? Okay, find the balance between your body, your mind, the nutrition aspect, okay, to get you where you want to go. So again, CTA, call to action. So just thinking about progression, how are you going to change your workout for the next week? Do you always go in and go on that elliptical? That's your elliptical. Okay? Somebody's on it. What am I going to do today? Okay? Try another machine. What am I going to do? I've never taken David's class. Ooh, they look tough. I don't know. David will modify it.
I don't think it's that tough.
He's good. Oh,
there's Wayne.
Wayne won't even show up tomorrow now, will he? He's going to allow you guys to do it. Okay, so think about
Wayne to
what can I
get him.
change? How can I progress my workout? What can I do to make it a little bit more challenging? To get my brain thinking, so I'm not just in that zone of watching the TV and my body's just kind of moving. Okay? So the next part is steady state versus anaerobic threshold. Okay, so this here is kind of your warm-up, and then your heart rate goes up a little bit, and then your cool down. So if you're on the treadmill, if you're in aerobics class, do a little warm-up, heart rate's up, you can talk, hang out, and then cool down. Okay, you can zone out, watch TV. So on that level 1 to 10, you're probably at a 5 or a 6 right there. Okay, so you can do it. Heart rate's up a little bit. Maybe I got a little sweat going on, but it's maintainable. I'm in that aerobic zone. Okay, so I am burning carbs. I am burning fat there. Okay, the line up top where those arrows are kind of touching, it's called your anaerobic threshold. Okay, and that is pretty much your limit for your body. That is the level 10. Okay? So throughout the workout, this is showing kind of an interval workout now. If you warmed up, got your heart rate up, and now you shot it up. Okay, you're reaching that anaerobic threshold. Okay, you're reaching that level 10. You're going to come back down to get that active rest. Then you're going to go back up, bring it back down. Okay? If we never reach that level 10, our fitness level will never improve. Okay? I don't want to say ever. Take that back. Okay? But it will be at a much slower speed. Okay. We like things to happen right away. Like to get on that scale, see that number go. Okay? So if you want that, you got to get that heart rate up, bring it down. Okay? We've got to reach that level 10. So why do we never go to a level 9 or a 10? It's not comfortable. It's hard. Okay? Why do we go on that same treadmill? We know it. Right? Why do we park in that same spot? I did today. It's comfortable. I go up those stairs. You know, that's our comfort level. It's where we know. You know, it's not the unknown. So we have to embrace the fact that we're going to be a little uncomfortable when we work out. That it is going to be a little bit challenging, and that we're just going to be there for a little bit, and that will be fun. Okay. You guys have all been at a level 10 in this room? You're back, right?
Sure. Yeah.
You're back, right? So we just have to know that, you know, you take those active rests in between those workouts, okay? And from the body standpoint, getting up to that level improves your fitness level. It improves your body fat composition, okay? It improves the way that you recover. It improves that EPOC, okay? So over time, if your fitness level improves, your calorie burn is even greater over time, okay? But if we never get to that level, our body is kind of at that plateau level, that steady state. So go ahead, write down that call to action, okay, as far as getting uncomfortable, okay? What do you do right now, okay, that, do you take class? And do you always grab the same weighted dumbbells? Okay. Do you grab the same resistance band color? Anything like that. Can you challenge yourself? Just say, hey, David, I'm grabbing a heavier load today. I might not be able to go, as fast as I normally do, but this is my challenge. Okay? So, what can you do as far as, getting uncomfortable? Okay? Challenge your body. Okay? One other thing, too, that I just want to share with you guys is that 80% of fat-burning enzymes are most prevalent after a weight training or interval type workout because it helps your body recover. Okay. So again, if we never interval train or weight train, okay, we're missing out on a huge component of burning that fat because that epoxy effect.
Can you say that again?
I'm trying to say it again. Okay, what did I say?
The last part.
80% of your fat-burning enzymes are going to be present after a weight training or interval workout. Okay. So they help your body recover. They help increase your metabolism. They help balance your hormones. Okay. So 3 things, kind of just to recap. Okay, you've got those 3 energy systems that you use. So depending on what level of intensity or activity you're on, mainly you need to know you're using carbs. So if you're on a low carb, no carb diet, and you feel drained and exhausted, our body requires us to have carbs to go ahead and work out. Do we need the whole big dish of pasta? No. Okay? So again, that's the nutrition side of it, whole nother topic. But, so know what you're doing and know how to fuel it so that you do get the most out of those workouts. And then pick which zone you're going to be training in. And again, it doesn't always have to be that interval training workout. You've got to listen to your body, where you're coming from. Change is the key, not the same thing all the time. Okay? So you should have 3 call to actions, either on mine or on paper. Share them with me. Everybody, I think, has my email. Let me know what they are. Let me hold you accountable for the next week. All right? But any questions? Everybody know what zone they're training in? Tomorrow? Today? All right, well, great. If you have any questions, just please let me know. Thank you, everybody, for coming. And my email is dina@unicusfitness.com. If you do want to shoot me an email instead of asking me now, I'm more than happy to help you out. Thank you. Thank you.